Hey, you guys. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time and your presence, your energy, your love, all that, you guys. I want to say something really quick. So, yesterday I was watching a video, and it was by Brittany the Intuitive. And it was something that she posted, I think, 4 days ago, but it showed up on my screen yesterday. And that's how I watch videos on YouTube, just to let you guys know. I don't go searching for any videos. I pick the video that I see, whatever spirit shows me on my screen when I open up YouTube, I press it. And I always receive a message from that. So, anyways, so her video showed up on my screen. And I think what was it called? Oh, I hate that. I can't remember the name of the video. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to remember right now. Okay. It's okay. But she talked, I'm giving her a shout out right now because I want to tell you, Brittany, that I'm so proud of you because she spoke about something about her childhood. Okay. And it wasn't easy for her to talk about. It was an embarrassing moment of childhood. And I wanted to elaborate on that right now. I think that was a beautiful thing for her to do. We don't talk about that. You don't hear a lot of readers talking about that shit. So I want to give you props, number one. And number two, I want to say that I've been through similar things. So I want you to know that you are not the only one. Okay? I've been through very similar shit that you've been through as a child. What else did I want to say? Oh, so when I was a kid, just real quick, I'm going to pull some cards, okay, here for you. But just really quick, what I wanted to say is, when I was a kid, I dealt with parents like, my dad was a great dad, but he was emotionally not available for me. And then my mom was on drugs. Okay. So I didn't have stability is what I want to say. And when you have a parent that is on drugs and you grow up with that parent, it affects you so much. It really does. It does something to you. It does something to your psyche, the way you move in the world. It affects everything about you. And I've had such embarrassing moments as well. Okay. I've had another thing that was embarrassing for me. Yes, my mom was on drugs. There are a lot of embarrassing moments with that. But then also, my dad, he was 20 years older than my mom. And so people at school would ask me, "Oh, is that your grandpa?" And I'd be like, wow, okay. Sometimes I would say, yeah, because I didn't want to explain. So I want to tell anybody out there, like, for these embarrassing moments that we have when we're a kid, please know that it's actually a blessing in disguise, because you learned at a young age things that adults don't even know now. You knew things. You knew things at such a young age, and it's such a hard road. Okay, this is such a hard road, but we chose this road. Our soul chose this specific existence. God, I can't talk. We chose to do this. We chose to go through this, and you did it. Okay, you chose to do this. Hold on, Twitter. You chose to do this so you could help others. So just know, I just want you to know, anybody who's had this hard childhood like this, you are a legit leader. Okay, I want this to empower you. Don't be embarrassed. Makes me sad. Don't be embarrassed, okay, about your childhood or whatever happened there. You're so much more because of it, okay? And you're so much more than those people who judge you could ever be. I'll say that. The people that judge you and judge your the way you have grown up or whatever this is, it's just because they're not deep enough to see it. That's the truth. They're not deep enough. They can't swim, you guys. They drown. They would drown in that shit. You learned how to swim. I just remembered when I was little, that's how I learned. My dad threw me in the ocean off of this huge cliff. Well, not huge, but it was huge to me because I was small, you know, very little. But I'm just saying, you learn how to swim very young. I don't know who needs to hear that. I'm just saying it because I was very proud of Brittany for even bringing it up. A lot of readers don't go that deep. They don't talk about the childhood. They don't talk about themselves. And I think it's important. I think it's important we share a story, you know, especially if it's something like that. Okay, so what's coming out for you now is the Hermit. Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Okay, overarching energy. Okay, so going inward, learning where that guidance is coming from, and then sharing that guidance with the world. This is what you're doing. There's something, we got the Page of Wands coming out here, King of Swords, and Two of Pentacles. Your mind could get the best of you sometimes. I'm talking to someone with a really brilliant mind. Like, you think of details, like, and you remember shit. And there's something that you've been going back and forth on. No, Tommy, not right now, babe. No. There's something you've been going back and forth on, but it looks to me like you just made a decision on something. Let's get more. But you went inward to make this decision. You went inward and found out the truth. And you're choosing a different path here. The Sun, the Chariot. Yes, you're choosing a different path to go on, you guys. This path is lit up by God. And you're going down it. It's like you see it and you're going straight for it. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, Tommy, not right now, babe. Hold on. Hold on. Two of Wands. Choosing a path, right? Making a decision. Okay, Five of Swords. There was, yeah. Okay, so you have people around you. With the Five of Swords, you have people around you that are trying to get one over on you. They're trying to make you choose the wrong path. But you're the King of Swords. There's no way. You have such a brilliant mind. You know exactly which way to go, you guys. But you do have people around you that are trying to throw you off and make you think like, nah, that's not a very good path. When you're like, dude, come on. I know exactly which way to go. So you see it. In other words, you see it. Fool. You're at the 0 point. So this is what I'm saying. Ooh. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. With the Two of Pentacles, okay, the Fool is falling right below that. And what I'm getting with that is this is the decision you made. You decided to have a total reset and restart your life all the way over. Start from the 0 point. And there were people around you that were trying to throw you off and make you think that what you're doing is not the right decision for you. But you knew better. You knew better the whole time. You're the King of fucking Swords, okay? Hey, Twitter, no, babe. And then with the Four of Wands down here, this is major success right here, okay? Wow. And the Six of Swords behind that. They were trying to throw you off your path. Somebody was. And you have a spirit guide that just stepped in here. Twitter, stop it. You have a spirit guide that stepped in here and guided you away from some people. Whether this was physically or just mentally, you have a spirit guide that guided your thoughts away from these people and what they were telling you. Twitter, I gotta itch your head. Hold on. Here. Okay. Okay, so you're headed towards the sun now. The truth is your guide, not these people. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, Eight of Swords on the bottom. This is what I'm talking about. These people wanted you in a cage. Okay, these people wanted you in a cage. Whoa. Whoa, it just flipped over and it went into reverse. Spirit's like, oh, no, there's no fucking cage. Stop telling them that there's a cage. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like people were telling you that you were in a cage. And you're like, no, there's no fucking cage, okay? That's so interesting how that flipped around. Spirit removed you from this cage. But like I said, there was no cage. I keep getting that. There was no cage. I don't know what that means to you, but there was no cage. It's almost like this was all mental. There was no cage. 10 of Wands. Okay, so if somebody was trying to put a lot of burden on you to keep you in this cage, hold on, Twitter. Don't touch that. You can play with these ones. Okay. They were trying to keep you stuck with the Four of Pentacles. They didn't want you to move. They didn't want you to see yourself clearly. There's some kind of offer coming in here for you. I don't know what this is. Something just turned around. 5 of Swords and 4 of Cups. Spirit does not want you to take this offer. Whatever this offer is, you're going to know, you're going to feel it, use your discernment. But Spirit is saying this offer is no good. They don't want you to take this. There's an offer coming in that is like a backhanded offer, I feel like. It's something, what is that? It's like they're going to make it look good and it's not a good offer. Deceiving. It's deceiving. They're trying to trick you. They don't want you to take it. 4 Cups. It's almost like you have a guide here with you, okay, that does not play about you. This is the guide that led you away from some kind of manipulation. Same guide. This guide is telling you to not take this offer, but it's almost like they're not even worried about it because they're going to make sure that you don't take this offer. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. It's a closed out cycle. This guide, you have a guide here, you guys, that really loves you a lot and knows your potential, knows you as a soul, and will not. Hey, buddy, don't do that. This guide knows you on a soul level and is not going to let you take some shady offer. So this mental stuff that you've been through before, that people have been trying to backstab you and make you go off your path and confuse you, cast illusions and shit like this. You're the King of Swords now. They can't do this. It's over. 10 of Swords. It's done. The world. It's a closed out cycle. What's behind that? The Ace of Swords. There you are. You only need one sword. And that's the truth. That's all you need. All this other bullshit, not necessary. You don't need it. That's why it's a closed out cycle. All you need is that one single sword, that truth from God, the truth from the universe, and you are aligned with it. So it's like, it doesn't matter already. You're the King of Swords. This is the message. I'm going to leave it short and sweet today. I do want to get you an angel number, okay? Any advice from the angels? Okay, so we know this is a closed out cycle. I split it on, look at that, drama alert. There's people around you that are trying to take you off your path. They're trying to say things. So this is mental, okay? They're trying to change your mind and make you think that you're wrong, that you're going on the wrong path, or that you don't have what it takes. But you have a spirit guide. I'm not kidding, okay? There's a spirit guide with you that has been guiding you away. from these old thoughts that you were having, but also guiding you away from these people trying to manipulate you. This guide is helping you close this cycle out. Wow. 10-10, it's up to you. 12-12, persistence, and 2-2-2, alignment. Okay. Okay, we're going to do the 10-10 first. It says it's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Beautiful. 12-12, persistence. It says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. 2-2-2, alignment. It says, how do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Absolutely beautiful. Here, 2-2-2, 12-12, and 10-10. Those are your numbers today. This is exactly on point. You are closing out a cycle. You have new resources, new people, new individuals, and the right circumstances, okay, are coming in for you. 10-10, you've closed out a cycle here of people trying to manipulate you and throw you off your path. And like I said, you have a spirit guide. Thank you, Riri. You have a spirit guide here, okay, that does not play with you. They know you on a soul level. I just feel this spirit guide is very protective of you. This guide is very protective of you, okay? So please say thank you to your guides is what I'm just going to say right now, because this spirit guide has been writing for you. They're with you, okay? And they have helped you close this cycle out. And like I said, you only need one sword. That's it. And that's the truth. All you need is the truth, and you can cut through anything. Anything. You don't need these 10 fucking swords. Just the one will do. All right, you guys. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if it resonates, if you feel like it, okay? And thank you for being patient with me while I try to heal something right now. You can tell it's swollen. Here. Anyways, I appreciate your patience, you guys, and that's why sometimes maybe if the video is short or whatnot, it's just, I'm trying my best right now, and I will talk about it more later. And also, I just want to say, Brittany, I appreciate, check out her channel, Brittany the Intuitive. I'm sure you guys know. But she really expressed something the other day, and it got me. And it just got me because I was like, I don't see a lot of readers doing that. And I appreciated it a lot. It's not easy to go talk about shit like that. I have a lot of respect for you, Brittany. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. And if you have any childhood stories, that you would like to share, okay, put it down in the comments if you feel like it. Don't even worry about it, okay? But it's good if we share just one thing that's happened to us in our childhood that really affected us. It helps. And that way we look at each other and we're like, wow, they went through that too? Oh my God. It helps. You open up a door. You build a bridge for the other person to open up as well. So, all right. For those of you that do that, I appreciate you. Thank you for opening up and letting other people see who you truly are and how you got to where you are now. Thank you for being that guiding light. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Keep being you no matter what. All you need is that one sword. I love you.